Hello, good afternoon. I am Deshmukh PB from Jizamata College of Science and Arts. I am here to share certain ideas about algorithm and flowchart. Both these phenomena they are used in mathematics and computer. Algorithm and flowchart are the various tools used for creating new program, especially in computer. An algorithm is step-by-step analysis of the process, while flowchart explains the steps of the program in a graphical way. To write a logical steps to by step method to solve the problem is called algorithm. In other words, an algorithm is a procedure for solving problem. In order to solve mathematical or computer problem, this is the first step of procedure. An algorithm includes calculation, reasoning, and data processing. Algorithm can be presented by natural languages, pseudocodes, and flowcharts. Where flowchart is a graphical and pictorial representation of an algorithm with the help of different symbols, shapes, and arrows. In order to demonstrate a process or program, we can construct the flowchart. With algorithm, we can easily understand program, but with flowchart, we can represent the program very correct way. There are several benefits of flowchart. It simplifies the logic. Once you look and observe the flowchart, you will get the logic of the program. It makes better communication with the user and machine and the programming language. Because of having easily understandable pictorial logic and steps, we can construct a program in an easy manner. It provides an effective analysis. Once a flowchart is prepared, it becomes very simple to analyze it. It is useful in coding. If anyone wants to code the program or that flowchart, he can easily decode it and code it. It provides a proper testing of the logic. Once you know the logic of the program, then you can applicably demonstrate it with your own way. These are the symbols used in flowchart. Terminal boxes, these are oval shaped, used at the end and start of the flowchart. Input and output is expressed by the parallelogram. Processes and instructions are demonstrated in a rectangular box. The decisions are mentioned in the diamond shaped box, and the arrow lines represent the flow of program. Here are some simple differences between algorithm and flowchart. Algorithm is process for solving problem. The process is shown by step by step. It is complex and difficult to understand. It is convenient to debug the errors. In flowchart side, it is also a graphical representation. The process is shown block by block. It is hard to debug errors. It is hard to solve complex problems. For example, I am mentioning here one flowchart and one algorithm. In algorithm, if you are able to write a algorithm of printing a number from 1 to 20, then there are certain steps. In step 1, you have to initiate the number. In step 2, you have to increment or decrement the number by your logic. In step 3, you have to print the result, and in step 4, if your destination is achieved or reached, then you have to stop the program and come back to the first step. Same procedure is explained in the flowchart. The second flowchart I am mentioning here is to convert Fahrenheit temperature into degree centigrade. In this case also you have to consider one temperature in certain scale. In this example you have to consider it in Fahrenheit scale, and then you have to convert it into centigrade with the help of mathematical formula. The same flowchart I have mentioned here. The third example is to determine whether student is passed exam or not. In this case, while preparing the algorithm flowchart, you have to consider the various subjects, number of subjects, then you have to sum their marks and divide by certain number, and then you get its percentage or grade, and using that grade and percentage you can decide whether he is passed or failed in that particular exam. The decision box helps you in this case. One more flow chart is there, which is prepared for the number and its factorial, calculating the factorial of that number. Generally, how we calculate the factorial, the simple formula is, if you are interested to calculate the factorial of number 5, then mathematically you have to multiply 5 by 4 by 3 by 2 by 1. Means you have to decrement the number by 1 until reach you up to 1, and the product gives you factorial. For your better understanding, I have mentioned some YouTube links here. You please go through the links and gain more knowledge. Thank you.